Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Allahumma rabbi zidni ilma. Sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Ameen. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. This question is an important application of polynomial equations and two square roots in xy form. This question is from my practice book of complex number. It is given that z plus 2 is a factor of p of z. Find the value of m. This first part is very simple. We just need to substitute minus 2 into this equation and equate the equation to 0 like this. Hence we can get the value of m. Part 2a. The three roots of this equation. We need to use a long division method to factorize this cubic equation. This is the value of m. Now by using long division method, we have got the quotient. So we can write this p of z as z plus 2 times z square plus 4z plus 16. Since breaking the middle term is not possible here, so by using quadratic formula onto this equation, we have two complex roots. So this is the answer of part 2. The three roots. One root and two other roots. Part 3. Part 3 is very important. Find the 6 roots of this equation. This is very simple. See, z is replaced by z square. So you need to replace this z and this z by z square. First write all these three answers in this way. See, the answers of this equation are z minus 2, z minus 2 plus 2 root 3i, and minus 2 root 3i. So these are the three answers of this equation. To solve this equation, we need to replace this z by z square and all these three z's by z square. Now we need to solve this equation first. By taking a square root on both sides onto this equation, we can get the required two answers. So the answers are plus minus root 2i. But this is not as simple as this one. Here we have to replace this by x plus iy whole square because this is two square roots. When you will take square root on both sides, you will get this thing. Now you need to replace z by x plus iy whole square. We have done this in two square roots in xy form. So by expanding this and comparing the real parts with real parts and imaginary with imaginary parts, we have two equations of x and y. By solving these two equations simultaneously, we can get the real values of x and y. See, by substituting this y here, we have this equation. By simplifying this equation, we have this. By taking LCM, we have got this equation. By breaking the middle term here, we have got this equation. So these are two real values of x. Since x is real, so ignore the imaginary values of x. Now get the real values of y. These are the two real values of y. Now substitute these values into x plus iy. See, z was x plus iy. So the first answer is 1 plus root 3i and the second answer is minus 1 minus root 3i. So these are two answers of this root, this one. Since both roots are conjugate, so the answers of these two, answers of this root will be conjugates of the answers of this root. So by writing the conjugates of these two roots, we can get the answers of the last root. So the conjugate of this is here and the conjugate of this is here. and we found these two roots at first. I hope this question will help you to understand the concepts of polynomial equations and two square roots in complex numbers well. Good luck and Allah Hafiz.